Don't force your dreams on someone else, because what God has for you is for you. And I think we get caught up in the fact of we got these ideas of how we want our dreams planned out, how we plan our dreams out, and how we want them to go, what direction we want them to go in. And I had a bad habit of this, and that's one of the reasons you don't see my wife on my channel. And I say this to say that's what that's what I was doing, and it was a problem because I had this vision of what I wanted, not considering what somebody else wanted to do. It wasn't their dream. In this case, it wasn't her dream or her goal to do YouTube at all. So let me back up. So when it all started, and then how I realized this was just a bad idea to even initiate it, because she pretty much made it clear that she never wanted to do it, but she caved in for me. And this was about 8 years ago when I started my first channel. And I would want her to get on camera, and because my idea was to have this family vlog. I thought it was cool. It's when it was real big. Family vlogs were doing really good, and I was like, man, I like the idea of that, showcasing your family. And it was just fun to me. I love the idea of it. And so she would get on, not all the time, but most of the time she was in my vlogs. And I could always feel her energy that she didn't want to be on camera. And then eventually I would get upset because her mood was off. And now my energy's not right on the camera. But the problem is this is something that I wanted to do, and I was forcing it on her. And I say that to say it's important that you focus on your dreams and your goals by yourself, because what's in line for you isn't in line always for somebody else. Now, if she had wanted to do it, or if she wanted to right now, never came back to the idea and said, I want to do it, of course. But I had to understand that that wasn't in her plan. That's not in her goal. She doesn't care to be on camera all the time. That's one of the main reasons don't see my wife. I have my daughter on there, but yeah, I think this was important to make, because a lot of people have these ideas in relationships or even with their friends that, hey, we can do this. Let's do this together. Let's try to do this. But they might not have no interest. But a lot of people will kind of bend for you because, yeah, these people want to try to please you and do what you want to do. But at the same time, understand if it's in their not in their mind to do this, if this is something they've never had any interest in, and you kind of force it on somebody or put it in their plans, it's not going to work, because it's going to come off on camera that they don't even want to be on there. They don't like their camera presence. They don't like how they look. They don't like how they appear on camera. They might not like how they speak, for whatever reason it is. Understand what's for you is for you. You can't plan somebody else's life out if it's not aligned with what they already want to do. So don't get in that habit. Learn how to do it by yourself. I had to learn how to redirect my mind and say, I can do this by myself. I don't need anybody on this channel with me. Now, if she wants to jump on, that's great, because I would love to have my wife on the channel with me and create great content. But I figured it out. So it can be done. You find your lane by yourself, how your voice works by itself. Every now and then you might have somebody feature a guest on your channel, and that's cool. But focus on you for right now. Figure out who you are so you know how to come as an individual on your channel, and then maybe expand, add, have somebody else on your channel, whatever you want to do. But in the meantime, understand that everybody's goal is not yours. And it's okay to be different. And that's what makes these channels so great. What everybody's doing right now is getting on here talking about who they are, what they're going through, being vulnerable, and just, hearing speaking. So yeah, so I don't know if this message is for you, but I know a lot of people probably dealt with the same thing. I've heard other people talk about it every now and then, but y'all, this has been on my heart because yeah, I always thought a vlog with other people would be cool, and eventually I found my lane. And this channel is actually growing faster than the channel that I grew with her on the channel, because I found my lane by myself. This Y'all normally just see me or me and my daughter. So it's okay to create by yourself. Get in the habit of creating by yourself. Learn who you are. Learn what you want to create. Get on here and show people who you are before you introduce everybody to somebody else, because they might just like you for you and your content because it's yours, not because they came to see you and a bunch of other people. This is your goal. This is your dream, and you treat it as such. Quit trying to include everybody. Some things God just has for you. So remember that when you get on here and create, and you don't have to feel bad because somebody else doesn't want to do what you want to do. This is about you. This is your journey. These are your goals. This is your mission, and you have to take that path by yourself. And then you can expand. Then you can figure out what direction you want to go in. If you want to add somebody else, or if somebody else would even fit into your plan with your channel. Because sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes you're better by yourself, doing something by yourself. Sometimes when you include somebody else into the equation of your dreams and goals, you throw your own path off, because that's not where you were supposed to go. That's not the direction you were headed in. That's not what God had planned out for you. So use this time while you're on here creating by yourself to learn who you are. Get on here and speak, and just speak to your audience. Grow your community. Show people that you're here. And then if you add anything else, it's only a bonus. But for right now, enjoy creating by yourself. This is your network. This is your channel. This is your platform for you. Don't feel like you have to share it with everybody else. Hey, I hope you got something out of this message, because I learned a lot from my last channel, and understanding that I couldn't get mad at somebody else for not wanting to do what I wanted to do, because, like I said, it wasn't for her. Now, if she ever comes on or wants to, cool. You want to hop on a video, cool. But until then, no pressure. Don't put pressure on anybody else to do what you want to do, because it's not for them. It's for you. Hey, like I said, I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, you know what to do. Hit that like button for me. Subscribe so you know when I upload new content. And as always, thanks for watching Terry Creates. Love y'all.